They don't matter. They're irrelevant in the big picture of college football.
That was what Paul Finebaum had to say this week, folks, after Hofstra lost its third straight game last weekend. Mike Francesa's offense failed to score a touchdown, and Hofstra dropped an embarrassing one to Bowling Green 27-10. So they come into this one on the road here at Oregon State with a record of 3-3. Unfortunately, Hofstra has already lost to Washington State this year, so they will not be able to claim a Pac-2 championship regardless of what happens today. But as we get this one started here, we're going to go down to our sideline reporter who's with Mike Francesa as we kick this one off. All right, I'm here with Mike Francesa. Mike, who do you think would win in a fight, you or Paul Finebaum?
That might be the weirdest question I got in a long time. I mean, that might, and I think that's an honest question. That might be the strangest question I got in a really long time.
Why wouldn't it be an honest question, Mike? Don't shoot the messenger. It's what the people want to know.
Give it a rest. Give it a rest, really. I don't know what your point was, but it was ridiculous from the start.
All right, screw you, Mike. Back up to the booth. All right, Oregon State's got a 2nd down and 10 here now on their first drive. They're going to throw this one underneath to their running back in a little check down. They're going to go hurry up here. That seems to be the book on attacking this Hofstra defense now. So now on 1st down, quarterback drops back and throws over the middle. Another nice gain for 9 yards. Again, Oregon going hurry up here back to the line. 2nd and 1 now. On 2nd and 1, dropping back again and dumping it down again over the middle for another 1st down. I have a bit of a challenge for this video, and that is I do not want to mispronounce Oregon at all. A couple years ago, I made a TikTok where I pronounced Oregon like Oregon, and I got absolutely destroyed in the comments. Someone was like, this guy pronounced Oregon like it's a shape. And the comment got like hundreds of likes, I think. I posted one of the clips of one of these videos on TikTok, on a separate TikTok account that I made just for this. And someone commented, did they get this announcer from golf or something? Anyway, Oregon State behind the sticks here on 2nd and 17, and it's going to get even worse with a sack. It's going to be 3rd down and 31 now. On 3rd and 31, Hofstra's going to come out in a 3-deep look. And again, they're going to get pressure on the quarterback. And again, they're going to get home for a sack. Big 93 is in there. It's now 4th and 38. And Oregon State's going to have to punt this one back. Keontae Tyson waits deep. And he's going to field it at about the 22. And he's going to get tackled right there at the, looks like they're going to give him the 30-yard line. So about an 8-yard return there. So the Hofstra offense will come out for its first drive here with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. They'll throw a bubble screen out to Keyshawn Robinson, who will get 4 yards here. After the 4-yard gain here, they'll come back on 2nd and 6, go play action. But nothing doing there. Quandre Hines is going to take a sack. Now it's going to be 3rd and 15 here. Big play for Hofstra. And they're going to throw it up the seam, and that's not going to work out too well. Luckily, that falls incomplete, and Hofstra will have a chance to punt. That could have easily been intercepted. And the punt gets away for Hofstra. It'll be fielded about the 29-yard line. But a nice return here for Oregon State as they get this one out to the Hofstra 46-yard line, already in plus territory. They're going to snap it on 1st down and dump it down to their running back on the right side again. And a pretty nice play there for 9 yards on 1st down. They go hurry up again back to the line here. And they're going to snap it pretty quick. They hand this one off, and decent run fill by Bubba Van Claiborne, but they still pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. They go to the running back again, and this time they're able to get him in the backfield for a loss of 1. That's Oluwave, the linebacker, getting in there. And on 2nd and 11, they're going to swing a screen out way towards the sideline. Long throw there from the far hash. And again, they are in the hurry up. It's 3rd down and 10 here. 3rd and 10, and they find a man as he had time to look left and then come back to his right and find a receiver on a deep in route. So it's 1st and 10 here at the 14-yard line into the red zone, and handoff for a touchdown. Oregon State. Nice run by the running back. Not such great defense by the Hofstra defense, and he scoots into the end zone for a 14-yard score to put Oregon State up 7-0. Hofstra ball now They started at their own 9-yard line. They hand it off on the first 2 plays. It's going to be 3rd and 4 after Keontae Tyson gets 6 yards on the first 2. Tyson lined up next to Hines now. And they swing it out on a bubble screen to Keyshawn Robinson. And he is going to be marked short there. Very close, but they're going to call it 4th and inches. So they hand it off to Tyson, who is able to get the first down yardage on 4th and inches rather than punting it. Bit of a risky play there, but it pays off. Now they run a triple option that ends with Hines pitching to Keyshawn Robinson, who spins around 2 defenders and then around another, and he's got a nice gain of 23 all the way up to the 45-yard line. So it's finally starting to pay off for a little for Hofstra, getting their fastest player onto the field. Now a dump down to Tyson, picks up 3 yards on first down. That'll be the end of the first quarter, as Oregon State leads this one 7-0. Oregon State averaging more yards per play in spite of having negative 11 rush yards on the day. And we'll start the second quarter with a 2nd and 7. Screen pass to Tyson on a swing motion. And he makes a spin move around a defender and gets a nice gain that will probably go down as a run. I believe that was a backwards pass. Now it looks like basically the same play. And they throw to Tyson again. And he gets forward for 5 yards on that one. Again, very possible that one goes down as a run. It looked a little closer in the first one, but now they swing the motion again, but they come back the other way with a screen to Strickland. And Strickland's going to get close to the first down, only 4 yards on that one, but pretty interesting play call. Now we got an option out to the right. Tyson takes the pitch, and he's able to outrun a defender to the edge and get this down to the 19-yard line into the red zone now. Hofstra moving pretty quickly with this run game. Play action here, and he's going to dump this down to the running back for a gain of 3. That's I think Hofstra's 4th running back right there, because Costello's the 3rd one, and that wasn't him. 2nd and 7, a free rusher off the edge, rocks Hines as he throws, and they're lucky that one falls incomplete. It's 3rd down and 7 now, and they run duo up the middle and almost break it for a touchdown. So just trying to set up a manageable 4th down, but they end up breaking off a nice run. And now again they run duo into the end zone for a touchdown. Looks like Hofstra might have found something with motioning that 3rd tight end across as a lead blocker, as they're able to pop a couple nice runs against this Oregon State defense to tie this one up at 7 here in the second quarter. Oregon State will come back here now in the second quarter here on another drive. They will lose 1 yard on first down, back to the 24-yard line. I have some good news, folks. The capture card has arrived. So all my videos after this one should be better quality. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4 here for Oregon State. Big play here as they're going to pass it, and they throw over to the left side on a drag route. Number 18 comes open and gets all the way out to the 46-yard line. Is that 48? It says 48. Sorry, my eyes are terrible, I guess. Still don't need glasses, though. But -1 there. It's going to be 2nd and 11 as we're coming upon 3 minutes left in the second quarter here. Nice little play call there as it sets up perfectly based upon the way Hofstra's line was shifted. And they break off a nice run into Hofstra territory at the 38-yard line, where it will be 1st down. That was the first I even noticed that happened. I didn't even realize that until I was just recording the voiceover here. So yeah, as I said, that should stop happening from this point forward. After this video, that is. So yeah, use your imagination to think of how we got down 14-7, but it doesn't matter, we are. But we have the ball again here with 2 minutes left in the second quarter and a chance to tie, or hopefully at least maybe get a field goal as we head into the half. We will get the ball to start the second half, I believe. I believe we kicked off to start this one. We'll toss play over to the right there. 2nd down and 8 here. Clock running, coming to 1:30. Throw underneath, looking for the drag route, but quarterback gets hit. Doesn't work out too well. Now a little jet sweep to Keyshawn Robinson. Goes terrible. And it's going to be 4th down. That not what we planned for there. So Hofstra will punt this one back. to Oregon State here with 1:20 left. Looking to snap that losing skid. 3-3 after a promising 3-0 start. Had this team looking like it was going places. And Oregon State gets a first down there. So clock running here across the 30-yard line. That looks like a 4 verts type play. And Oluwave was there, but just couldn't make the play. Maybe overran it a little bit. I don't know. Now on the next drop back, launching it deep. Quincy Blue to the end zone, and he makes a pick on this one. Slightly underthrown. Smart to not run out of the end zone, and Hofstra will get this one at the 20-yard line as that ball's intercepted by Quincy Blue in the end zone. On first down, quick out. That is Scooter Page getting some run as the 5th wide receiver and showing us why he got benched. Now on second down here, that ball is going to be incomplete as Hines gets hit as he throws it. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. Now, another big play here. Hofstra would really like to stay on the field. And Keyshawn Robinson over the middle. Nice possession catch, getting down and holding on to that one. And Hofstra now, they're going to run Hines on first down, get 4 yards, call a quick timeout. They have 2 timeouts left now. Now they're going to swing a quick screen over to Tyson, and that's not going to work out. They're going to have to burn another timeout. Was looking to get that one close to the sideline so that getting out of bounds would be possibly easy. Now Hines drops back on 3rd down. He's got BX DJ Brown on the catch, and they're across midfield on a nice play there. And they're going to go hurry up here now as the clock is running. 18 seconds left now. And here's another dump off to BX DJ Brown, but it's incomplete. That's probably for the best. Just 1 timeout left for Hofstra here. 2nd down and 10. Hines throws this one over to the sideline to Keyshawn Robinson, and it's caught, but I think he stayed in bounds there. He does pick up the first down, so the clock stops momentarily. But I think he came down in bounds, and so I think the clock's going to run when we call a play. Still a nice pitch and catch that puts us into field goal range, so we are not mad, but yeah, the clock ran. So we called the timeout. We have 9 seconds now. So 9 seconds on the clock. Just going to take a shot at the end zone. Throw this one up to Robinson, who on the option route goes for the post. But it's knocked away. So Hofstra will line up for a field goal here. It's going to be about a 45-yarder. And the meter goes red, but it still converts. So Hofstra hits the kick here. It is 17-10. The kicker then falls on the ground. Maybe we can get a late flag, ref. Someone's got to stand up for the kicker out there. Just got shoved to the ground. Mike Francesa is screaming at the ref right now after his kicker got shoved to the ground. Bubba Van Claiborne's yelling stuff at the Oregon State sideline. That's a guy you don't want to get on the bad side of. So that is halftime here in, was it Beaverton? No, their school's in, it's in Corvallis. Oregon State is in Corvallis. Halftime here in Corvallis. Oregon State up, 14-10? Yeah, I think it's 14-10. And they are probably overall outplaying us. They have more yards per play than we do, 7.2 to 4.7. That is a solid gap. But we're very much still in this one. There's a whole lot of football to play. I think we might have found something with the run game there that we weren't really able to utilize on our very last drive because we were pressed for time. And so here in the second, we're just popping off big runs now. We put Lorenzo Sanders, the freshman, who's being redshirted currently. But he could play 1 game, at least. It's fine. We put him in at the 3rd tight end because we had a running back there before, I believe. So I think an offensive lineman will be even better. There's also some formations where like a tight end is, I guess like flexed up like this, where you can motion the tight end. So yeah, I think motioning around a lead blocker manually could be a really effective tactic. And it's not really cheesy because teams do it in real life. Penn State's been calling plays where they bring an offensive lineman across the formation in motion as a lead blocker. But a triple option goes bad here as Keyshawn Robinson has to pick it up off the ground. It's going to be 3rd down and 21 now on Hofstra's first drive of the 3rd quarter. And they're going to throw one downfield. And they've got Bell, the 4th receiver. They got him all the way to the end zone, wide open. So Hofstra switched to some speedier receivers inside, is really paying off as Keyshawn Robinson has hit some plays, and now Bell, I forget his first name, comes through with a huge touchdown catch to put Hofstra in front here. Awesome play, splitting the two deep safeties down the middle, and he had the speed to run away from them. Once he caught that, there was no catching him. That's just a feature of an offense that Hofstra has not had yet to this point, as Scooter Page and CJ Peaks, the guys who have occupied that position last year, just didn't have the speed to run away from defenders. Now Oregon runs a QB keeper as they're now down 17-14. Shocking turn of events there as Hofstra converted a 3rd and 21 for a touchdown. 2nd down and 9, and the screenplay doesn't work out as the quarterback can't get rid of it. Another sack for this Hofstra defense. That Stewart guy who transferred in this year is really making some impact plays. Now on 3rd and 19, they do get the screen set up for a 12-yard gain, but it will still be 4th and 7. So Oregon State will punt this one back to Hofstra. Keontae Tyson waits deep for the punt. He's got some room to catch this one, and he tries to run to the right around the corner, but the gunner on the punt team is able to tackle him. Hofstra comes out now in the full house pistol. They go off tackle left side to Tyson. Just a 2-yard gain there. Now again in a pistol. Hofstra goes play action here, and they're going to dump this down to DJ Brown from the BX. And he's going to be able to turn the corner and make a nice gain there all the way up to the 46-yard line. Now Tyson on the first down run gets a solid 5-yard gain, staying ahead of the chains here. Hofstra offense in a pretty good rhythm. Now they're going to motion McLawler across in a 2 tight end set, and he's going to make a nice lead block for Keontae Tyson. And Tyson picks up a first down. Now they're going to do it again, and McLawler comes across, and Tyson's got room to run, and he's got a big hole, and he might go all the way. They're going to hit him at the pylon. Touchdown, Hofstra. So what a start to the 3rd quarter here. It sure looks like Hofstra's got something going in the run game as Keontae Tyson breaks off a huge run for a touchdown there. That's 44 yards to the house. McLawler came across, and it looked like one defender followed him. He picked up another one with a block. It just opened a huge hole for Tyson, and they weren't able to get a hand on him until he was in the end zone. So it's now 24-14 for Hofstra as they have now scored 17 straight. Another screen call by Oregon State, and another rather ineffective play as they go backwards for 1 yard. It's now 2nd and 11. McCoy in the shotgun. He takes the snap, and they throw this one to the left side again. Just a lot of underneath dump downs from this passing offense. On paper, these receivers really scared us a lot because they're all pretty fast. Another handoff up the middle on 3rd and 6, and they just don't get it. And it's going to be 4th down and 5 now. So Oregon State will punt this one back to Hofstra again. Tyson deep to return, and the man is just on fire right now. Not on punt returns, but on when we actually get on offense, he's doing well. And here we are as Hofstra snaps it with 1 second on the play clock, and Tyson, another solid run for 8 yards. He's now got 17 carries for 129 yards. I think this might be the best game of his career. And now they launch this one up deep down the right side, and Moore's got this one down the right side as he gets past his man who was playing up close on him. Moore not particularly fast, but he was able to beat the press and get behind it there. And that is a huge gain that will have Hofstra set up in scoring territory when we start the 4th quarter. So Hofstra outscores Oregon State 14-0 in that 3rd quarter after they got the field goal right before the half. So they have scored the last 17. Now a little counter handoff to Strickland on first down, just 2 yards on that play. 2nd down and 8 now in the full house pistol. They hand this one off to Tyson up the middle. Nice blocking, and he gets all the way, breaks it out to the left side for a touchdown. Another nice run, some more nice blocking, and Hofstra's opening up some big holes against this Oregon State defense. It's now 31-14. But a big pass over the middle there is a huge play for Oregon State as they quickly get all the way down to the 25-yard line of Hofstra. If you're Hofstra with a 17-point lead, you definitely like to make them work for it a little more. They will get a sack here for -2. It looks like Stewart again in there. He's been wreaking havoc in the middle. So it'll be 2nd and 13 now as we are under 5 minutes. Hofstra scored the last 24 in this one. After the previous 3 weeks and falling behind 14-7 in this one, this sure is not a twist anyone saw coming. They throw this one to the back of the end zone, and that's out of bounds, so it'll be 4th and 8. Oregon State has to go for it here as they're down 17 points. McCoy drops back, looks to the left, and he's got his man, and he goes to a star receiver there for the first down to the 9-yard line. So Oregon State not dead yet. Now on first down, McCoy takes the snap. They hand this one off, and they'll get about half the yardage they need. They're down at the 4-yard line. Now it'll be 2nd and goal here. Hofstra looking to stack up against the run a little bit, but McCoy's able to scramble after nobody's open when he drops back, and he runs into the end zone for a touchdown. So with 4 minutes left in this one, it's now 31-21, and the jet sweep to Keyshawn Robinson goes quite well as he turns the corner and gets a nice first down gain. And Hofstra is going to use the chew clock here. Now they throw this one out on an RPO to Strickland. They get a 3-yard gain. They'll be able to run this one under 3 minutes now. Yes, down close to 2:30. Now we get another screen out to Robinson, and he gets 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 here. Hofstra runs this one all the way down to the 2-minute warning. On 3rd and 3, they're going to bring in the freshman Farris because Hines was like a severe risk of injury. And Farris is able to get 4 yards on 3rd and 3 for a first down. So Oregon State will have to start using its timeouts. Now they're going to run up the middle here, and they're going to fumble, but they get back on it. And Hofstra keeps the ball, and Oregon State calls timeout. 2nd and 10 now. 2nd down and 10, and Hofstra going to run a pass play. Not really sure about that. And Tyson is going to drop it. I can't really explain my actions on this play, on that play, and this play. 3rd and 10 now, and an interception, as I said. I don't know what I was thinking on that those last 2 plays, but Hofstra throws an interception and will set Oregon State up with one final chance. As they pop a big pass close to the goal line, Bubba Van Claiborne makes the tackle. It's now 1st and goal. Oregon State still has 1 timeout. There's 1:10 left in this game, and that ball's out of bounds. There's 1:11 left in this game. That ball's out of the back of the end zone after they spiked it on first down. I don't know what happened to first down. But on 3rd down, the goal line stand falls apart as McCoy is able to scramble out into the end zone. It's now 31-28. Oregon State goes onside, but Hofstra is able to recover. Number 21 again, I believe he's a redshirt freshman, having a big-time performance here. As he comes through in the clutch to seal the victory, Hofstra kneels this one out, and we have a final score of 31-28. These Hofstra players are excited, and deservedly so, as they break the 3-game losing streak with a huge 24-0 run in the middle of this game. Your player of the game is Keontae Tyson. 19 carries, 146 yards, and 3 touchdowns. The Hofstra defense also played quite well. Those last 2 touchdowns, obviously make the score look pretty close, and maybe things got a little dicey there at the end, but overall, I think a pretty solid and impressive win for Mike Francesa and Hofstra. And maybe Paul Finebaum will show them some respect. Probably not, because it's just Oregon State. But 28 carries, 181 yards, and 3 touchdowns. 6.5 yards per carry compared to 0.4 yards per carry for Oregon State. 8.6 yards per pass is pretty good as well. 1 turnover for each team. Both teams threw an interception. Hofstra 7 of 11 on 3rd down, 1 for 1 on 4th down. Overall, I'd say a much-deserved victory. Hofstra also controlled the time of possession as well, for what that's worth. 17 for 27 from Hines at 62%, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Tyson with the huge game. Robinson made the most of his 1 attempt. Strickland 2 for 4 yards. Tyson the long of 43 on that touchdown. Now receiving, Robinson 7 for 59. Nothing spectacular, but it's just a good element to have with the offense, I think, to be able to get the ball in his hands and pick up some positive yards when in doubt. DJ Brown had 2 catches for 28 yards, but I feel like they were both at pretty big times. Moore had the 1 for 50, and Bell had the 1 for 78. Cameron Stewart is your National Defensive Player of the Week. 2 sacks, 3 tackles, 4 tackles for a loss. Don't ask me how he has more TFLs than he has total tackles. I guess you get, like, credit for it. I don't know, whatever. We do get a fair amount of FBS Independent Player of the Weeks, but I don't bother to show those because I feel like that doesn't really mean anything. There's only like 3 independent teams. Anyway, Keenan Brown commits. Big time commit here. 88 speed, middle linebacker, field general out of Medina, Ohio. This is a huge landing for Mike Francesa, a top 300 prospect. We're slipping down in the Kerry Henderson sweepstakes. We're now ranked 3rd, unfortunately. I think my attempt to sway him didn't work out very well. So we're just going to go back to ascending the house here. We don't rank well in any of the things that he cares about. I was trying to convince him that he wanted playing time because that's the one thing we can grade out really well at for him. But he doesn't feel that way. Let's do a quick check-in on Steve DeSilva out of Homestead, Florida, our power back target. And we're going to bring Quincy Haskins out of Long Branch, New Jersey, in for a visit. I'm going to go with the bye week because he's not that far along in his recruiting process yet, so I think we can afford to wait. And there's a pretty good chance we lose that game to Kansas State. And I'm going to do something I haven't tried before, which is probably not going to go well, and pick proximity to home because we don't grade out well on anything with him. We're also going to start recruiting Paul from Staten Island. And we're going to add a power back, Ben Wade. Now we're going to search up deep threat wide receivers because I feel like it's proving kind of hard to find guys to add to the board other ways. So let's see what we got here. We've got J.R. Cieslak, Ty Brooks, and Eric Gooch. I have a philosophy that if a guy has a really cool name, you just kind of recruit him. You don't have to scout him or anything. Like, the cool names are enough to know that this guy might be good. And then we had Andre Okafor. Now, scouting these guys out a little bit. Ty Brooks only has 87 speed. Eric Gooch, like I said, you don't even need to know before you offer him a scholarship. Out of Thomasville, North Carolina, we got to get the Gooch on our team. He's 92 speed. See, I told you. We're going to use those last 5 points to search his social media, which seems a little creepy, but whatever. First time I played this game and I saw DM a player, I was like, I'm not going to DM a high school kid. But I guess that's just recruiting in 2024. So here's our schedule. Here is what we have coming up. Missouri, Kansas State. Honestly, making a bowl is going to be tough. I think all of these games are going to be solidly competitive. Now we're going to take a look at Missouri's schedule as we wrap this up. Missouri is 3-2, coming off a blowout win over Auburn. Anyway, I just want to say thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. And I will see you next time for our showdown on the road with Missouri.